Hey, how's it going, guys? Killer Camp here. Today in this video, I have another awesome free versus free breakdown for you. This is going to be at the 2.2k MMR. I also have some clips of at the 2.3k MMR where I actually teamed up with Stoops, another YouTuber. A lot of fun with these games, guys. And luckily, we actually went up against Super Tease. He's a rank 1 Retro Druid. I think he's actually on his ult right now, but still, they were a great team. They're running KFC right now. So I'm going to play the clip and give you guys a breakdown of exactly what we're doing and our mindset as we're going through it, and seeing how they were actually live streaming while we actually did this game. I actually got some footage from their perspective, and I'm going to play that back to you in regular speed so you guys can see exactly how it looks from both perspectives. All right. So let's just run through this real quick. Now, I actually chose to spec into Ether form for this game because, as you can see, it's a marksmanship hunter and warrior. They both deal physical damage. So Ether form is going to be the best line of defense against physical damage. So I'm pretty much going to be using it anytime the hunter is able to land a successful trap on my healer, because the damage they can put out is insane. So let's get into some clips of the game. I just pretty much jumping around. And again, yeah, sorry guys. Sorry I haven't been posting that much. I was doing something very, very important. As you guys know, and this new series came out on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why, and I had to watch it. So that is that. But anyways, the game's about to start. Let me actually skip through it a little bit more. All right, so our primary goal, objective here is just to tunnel this hunter, put as much pressure on the hunter as possible. He is going to be our best friend, and we're going to just be alternating CC on the pally. So I'm trying to get to this hunter, and this warrior is already just slowing me down. Get on him, give him some pew damage. Boom, boom, boom. And my warrior hops over and fears him. The hunter's like, oh shit, it's getting real. I get disarmed, so I don't really have much pressure available. I do land a successful cap totem on the healer, so he's like, fuck, man. And I wanted to get this hex off. I got silenced, unfortunately, and the pally is running melee wings. And as you can see, my healer got trapped, so right there I'm like, fuck, I have to go in Ephraim form. That was pretty much the best usage of Ephraim form. Now, if you do pay attention, what my warrior actually tries to do when the pally pops melee wings is he's going to try to disarm the pally on the melee wings, because it's also going to dampen the ability for them to heal. Now, when a pally pops melee wings, that's when they run in front of you and they start hitting you, obviously with melee attacks. And those melee attacks can actually heal their teammates. So if they're disarmed, they can only pretty much use judgment and a few not many abilities to actually keep their healers up. So keep their DPS up. So it really dampens them if you actually just disarm the Holy Pally. So that stops off a lot of healing, and we're still able to maintain some pressure. But in this general situation, seeing how I just used Ether form, as you guys know, I can't do any damage. So that's why they're still able to recover. But I actually don't think in this particular moment that my warrior actually disarmed the healer. In the next time he pops wings, my warrior definitely does disarm him, and it is able to keep us offensive. So as we're just going to keep going through the game. Now they're tunneling me down because my Ether form has been used, so they're like, yeah, we can kill him. But as you can see, above the hunter's screen, he's pretty much used most of his defensives. The only thing he has left is Turtle, and we are about to get that right. Like anytime now, we're about to get it. Wait for it. He feigned that. Oh, my healer got trapped there, and I just tried to run away. He actually didn't need to bubble me, but I guess he's just being safe. Do land a hex here. I was like, yes, and we are able to get some type of CC, like CD. Yeah, right here. And he pops Turtle because he knows fuck, he's getting shitted on. And I overlap that cap stun totem on the pally. Now they use melee wings again, and my warrior, if you pay attention, he's able to reflect the trap on my healer. That is freaking awesome. So it is able to keep me offensive. I'm just going in. I'm like, yes, my healer's not trapped. I don't have to pop any defenses. Boom, 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 boom. And the hunter right now, actually, I did have to pop Evo form there. Yeah, the damage from KFC is insane on the shaman. If I didn't have Evo form, guys, as you can tell, I would definitely be dead right now. My warrior lands of fear, and I'm just like, yes. Yes, the healer has to bubble that. Luckily, I did save my hex, so it's perfectly fine. Now, Again, we're just tunneling the hunter, tunneling the hunter. I do land a hex, but the pally had actually sacked the hunter, so unfortunately it wasn't the best hex. But when we are still able to put enough pressure out onto the hunter to where the pally actually has to bubble him. Now I didn't actually expect it, but I was definitely ready to actually purge that off. But look what happens. The hunter, good hunter, he actually disorients me, so I can't instantly dispel that bop. And then once the disorient wears off, I do get it off, and I run in here because I'm actually getting. I was just extremely confident. I was like, yeah, we're putting pressure out. We're putting pressure out. So I go back into their back line. This puts my healer in a bad situation. So definitely a misplay on my part. I should have just honestly stayed out. But I follow the hunter here, and as you see, like, I instantly see, oh my god, I'm about to get fucked. So I'm trying to get away. I'm in a 1-second stun. I'm like, oh god, let me live. I'm just like, fuck, run. And I jump off. My healer actually still does use cocoon on me. Misplay on my part. I forget. Felt bad, but I run up top, so pretty much just kiting the warrior. The pally is just like trying to like melee me down, but we're able to recover and everything is fine. And my ether form is still up, so I have a defensive, and I'm just like, let's kill this hunter, man. He has no turtle. Like, just kill this hunter. 2 minutes left on his turtle, so we definitely do have a lot of time to work with. And I overlap the cap stun off of my monks. In cap, and we are able to get the kill. And it was a really fun game though. Like, I was just like, oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm alive. I'm dying. I had a lot of fun queuing up against this team. We actually went up against them multiple times. They were running different comps, but I decided to show you this particular footage. And now I'm actually going to play a clip of the clip from their perspective. And you can see exactly, I also left their audio in there so you guys can see what they're saying as we're like going in on them pretty much. Hope you guys enjoy this. Whew.
Yeah, physical. Let's cleave the fuck out of them. Stunned?
The monk comes in. I just can't stun the monk. Disarming is.
I have to use something.
Scatterware. Use myself. I'll be fine.
Everything,
Don't use anything.
I'm gonna fear the monk.
Okay, I'll hodge Shaman. Oh, I fucking hodged the wrong target. I hate this macro.
He doesn't. He's not playing trinket. He's not playing trinket.
It's immaterial.
Just hit the warrior.
More. Yeah.
Alright, he's out of the ethereal soon, so.
We got parry too. I'm gonna hodge monk.
Yeah, dude, I'll stormbolt this guy. Just kinda can
master you.
These their cooldowns. I'm gonna disarm warrior on him. Disarm me on my cooldown.
I'm running after this guy. You can kill him. Let's hit warriors with him.
Warrior too.
He has no parry.
Yeah, I'm hitting my big damage. He's
X
gonna
me.
I dueled the warrior.
Trouble.
I'm running. Destroy this guy.
Yeah,
he's capped. I'm gonna bop you.
Charlie.
Not bopping then.
Back on the shaman. I'm gonna stormbolt.
I'm stunned. I'm gonna wings on Shami here.
Killing counter strike.
Scatter. Fun.
Hey, can you trap out?
Can't touch these.
Hodge Shaman.
I'll try to trap, but I'm not gonna get
He's
it.
not dispelling anyway.
Kick them.
Disarm me. If that matters for your damage.
This guy, I have a fear soon in 3.
Scatterware, yeah.
I'm gonna fear.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay, he's still in ethereal, isn't he?
I'm stormbolting this guy. No, he's not.
Okay, I can
What?
hodge.
What? He's not animated.
How's
I'm feared, I know, I'm feared though. Level sack. Hodge. Silence out.
Trying to kill cat.
Got you. Hex me. We're dead here, I think.
Sharpens up on them. I dueled and disarmed.
I'm just bopping.
Use myself here.
It's gonna get purged off every time anyway.
Going
I
bolt
win.
from-
Probably put out there. A lot of damage.
Damage for me too.
I'm just
Counter strike,
stormbolting.
I killed counter strike. Okay, I can hodge monk
Kick
soon.
him out. Yeah,
Hodge him monk out, I'm running for it. Hodge him. I'm chasing this
More
shaman.
where?
Can't chase him.
More where? A lot of damage,
Can't slow him. Fuck.
He disarmed me again.
Fuck on the shaman. He's got ethereal and everything though.
Go war, go stay war.
Disarm warrior.
Blade you. You sheared me. You might die. Yes,
Stay
fear
where,
something
stay where.
for me.
I Belf Hex. I'm trying to stop the hex.
In cap.
You want?
I've been CC'd for so long. Cap out.
Scatter this guy.
Cap.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh, no.
This comp is just rough for KFC. Like we just always have problems with this one. It's because they like.
Just always disarmed. Always disarmed.
Yeah, this comp is always rough for us, man. I think just use a stone ball. I think we just use the because he's playing all relentless, so your stone ball lasts like. Just let me know when you have a stone ball up and you can set it up to get the trap.
Alright guys, so in this game we're actually queuing with Stoops, another YouTuber here. We had a lot of fun. He was actually live streaming all the games, and we were able to get up to like 2.3k MMR. We got shot down a few points after that though, but we were able to get there. That's all that matters. Now this is actually a really fun game. It's actually against a Shadow Priest, and man, this Shadow Priest was a live lord. I gotta give it up to him. I was just like, how are you alive? But as you guys know, when versing Shadow Priest, I definitely do recommend you spec into Static Cling. It's pretty much just going to increase your damage by 15% as long as you're able to stay within 15 yards of the Shadow Priest, and it also increases your movement speed by 15%. And see now Shadow Priests don't have any way to really escape. Like, you're pretty much going to be on him for the entire game, so you're pretty much always going to have that Static Cling up. So let's actually just get into some footage of the game. Now, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's skip a little bit of this. All right, yeah, the gates are about to open. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, we're going to just go straight for the Shadow Priest. I do recommend you guys try to kick as many Vampiric Touches as possible, because Vampiric Touches is what actually makes Shadow Priest seem so tanky. If you can stop them, they can't really heal themselves at all. We land a Fear on the Pally, but I actually didn't notice this when I was actually doing the game. Their warrior had actually dropped a War Banner. And seeing how they're all spec'd and relentless, that Fear like pretty much had absolutely no duration whatsoever. So we get on the Shadow Priest. We still do pop, give the Paladin to bop him, and I was more than ready to dispel that bop. I do dispel the bop, and he actually pops Dispersion, and pretty much just keeping pressure. I expected that Hex to be full. Unfortunately, again, I did notice the War Banner was down, so that Hex was only like a 2-second Hex, man. Feels bad. But we still do have a lot of pressure on the Shadow Priest. So I get on the Shadow Priest because he had actually dispelled or exited out of his Dispersion, which is misplay on his part. I think he should have definitely just stayed in it. And we do get a Shadow Priest to drop. And I decided to shift my focus to actually the Paladin because I knew he wanted to get a heal off. So we are able to maintain pressure on the Paladin. My warrior actually goes over and disarms the Paladin here on his melee wings. So I know the Paladin is going to have to cast at some point. He casts. I am able to interrupt it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, here we go. I interrupt the Holy Palace cast, and then I get a full Hex, and we are able to just get more CDs from this Shadow Priest. He does life swap to the warrior, but again, I really don't think it's worth it to go to the warrior, because if we did swap to the warrior, I am going to lose that 15% damage boost I do have on the Shadow Priest from training him, and I already know the warrior still has all of his defensives up, and we don't have any stuns available right now, so it would pretty much just be pointless to go on the warrior. So we just decide to stay on the Shadow Priest. We're going on a Shadow Priest again, just getting CDs. I'm hitting this guy so hard. I feel bad, man. Look at this. His up is literally just chunking away. We get sack on the from the Paladin to the Shadow Priest, and my warrior was, while we were in the chat, he was like, yeah, swap onto the warrior right now. And I was just kind of like, yeah, sack is on him. So whenever I see a target with sack, I do want to try to just get out of that target. It's like instinctual, you know. But I think it was actually dumb on my part to actually go on the warrior because, as you see, that static cling, you see it, it's beautiful, it's connected, it's giving me more damage on the shadow priest. So it's like, why are you leaving the shadow priest? But I do end up breaking that cling. I was like, fuck, why did I do that? And then I get back on the shadow priest. And I'm just like, dude, let's just stay on the shadow priest. We have so much damage on the shadow priest. And we get feared. That actually breaks my cling again, but I did recently get a proc, so I'm able to just boom, get it back on just like that, interrupt the paladin. We line it up with a sack, and look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm gonna hit this guy really freaking hard. He's trying to mind control us, and it's just not enough. And here comes a big hit. Boom! Look at how hard that shit hits, man. Now, the reason I actually chose not to spec in the landslide, because typically I would have spec in the landslide, and if I had landslide on top of static cling, that would have been like a almost probably like a 900k hit, easy. But seeing how the warrior was pretty much just spamming, what's it called, duel on me every time I bursted, I was like, you know what, just to have more consistent pressure, I decided not to spec into Earthen Spike, my bad, not landslide. I am currently spec in landslide. And yeah, we were able to land the kill on this team. It's actually probably one of the more difficult Shadow Priest teams I've versed. Definitely more difficult. And we also ran into another variation of this where we versed Shadow Priest, Red Paladin, and Holy Pally. That was also very difficult. So yeah, Shadow Priests, like, depending on what they queue, man, they can be tough. But you know, you just gotta train that Shadow Priest. Just train him to dirt, guys. That's what you gotta do. And I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I actually really do have a lot of fun making them. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Definitely have a lot more awesome content planned for you guys. And you know, yeah, again, I finished watching 13 Reasons Why, so I'll just be making a whole lot of videos now. And yeah, the games again were a lot of fun with Stoops. It was a lot of fun, man. Definitely plan on doing that again. So have a good one, guys. Take care. Killer Cam out.